Once upon a time, there was a woman who lived with her daughter Pina in a tiny hut in the village. They were poor, and the mother worked day and night to make both ends meet. No matter how hard she worked, she never got any help from her daughter. Pina was a lazy, spoiled kid who liked to play in the backyard all day. Whenever her mother asked for help around the house, she would always find an excuse by saying she cannot find the object that was needed to complete the task. If her mother asked her to sweep the house, she would say she cannot find the broom, even if it was right there in front of her. Needless to say, her mother always ended up doing the work herself. One day, her mother became very ill. She called out to Pina,
Pina, come over here, anak.
who as usual was playing in the backyard.
I am very sick. Can you cook some porridge for me, please? I am too weak to get up.
Pina ignored her mother and continued to play.
Pina, come over here, or else.
Pina's mother mustered all her strength just to say this. But it worked. Pina grudgingly stopped playing and went inside the house.
What do you want, Nanay? You really expect me to cook for you? That's too hard.
Pina, it is very simple. Just put some rice in a pot and add water. Once the water boils, let it simmer for a while. Stir it occasionally with the ladle. Everything you need should be right there in the kitchen.
Pina reluctantly left and went to the kitchen. Her mother could hear her banging the drawers and cabinets. Then her mother heard her open the back door and sneak out into the backyard. Her mother waited and waited. Finally, she called out to Pina again.
Pina, did you cook like I told you to?
No,
Why not?
because I could not find the ladle.
You did not even bother to look for it? What am I going to do with you? I wish you would grow 1,000 eyes all over your head. Then, you can find what you're looking for. Maybe, then you won't have any more excuses.
She waited a little bit to see if Pina would come back. Realizing the wait was futile, she rarely got up to do the cooking herself. When she looked out into the backyard, Pina was nowhere to be found. She sighed again and said to herself,
That lazy kid probably went to a friend's house, so she did not have to do any more errands for me.
Hours passed by, and then days. Still no sign of her wayward daughter. With a heavy heart, she thought that Pina had run away for sure. When she finally recovered from her illness, the first thing she did was look for Pina. No one had seen or heard from her. It was like she disappeared into thin air. One day, she was sweeping the backyard where Pina used to play. For months now, she had noticed the strange plant growing on the very spot where she last saw Pina. By this time, the leaves of the plant had fully opened. Inside, she saw the strange yellow fruit that resembled a child's head with 1,000 eyes. To honor the memory of her beloved daughter, she named the fruit Pina. She took such loving care of it like it was her own daughter. The fruit flourished so well that it bore more and more fruits and became popular among the village and the entire country. Its name later evolved to piña or pineapple in English. And that is how the pineapple came to be, according to folklore, named after a spoiled child who was cursed with 1,000 eyes.